Alrighty then. Hello and welcome to another Lightning Strikes Twice. And we have one topic apiece, 5 minutes to discuss, and the other person has no fucking idea what the other guy's going to bring up. So that's the fun part. All right, what do you got for me?
Okay, well, so mine is kind of a science topic. Um,
Science.
Science. Bill. Oh, wait. I need to be like rotating. Oh shit, not dropping things. Got to be rotating my head, but I can't really do that correctly with this chair. Um,
See,
anybody?
see the intro to our earlier seasons. That's where our heads are rotating.
Yep. Yeah, and if you haven't seen Bill Nye the Science Guy, then well, you probably think I'm nuts. But anyway, so well, that's what happens here. It's like the secret word, in a Pee Wee's Playhouse. When we say science, it just goes crazy. So anyway, back to sanity. Um, what do you think of the Neo home robot?
Is that like a brand name, Neo?
Well, it's like the name of the robot called Neo, and it's
Uh,
like a kind of plain looking robot that does chores around the house and stuff like that. However, the catch is currently there's a human being controlling it.
oh, really?
It's not fully autonomous. Like apparently it can do certain things, but yeah, there's actually a person with like a VR headset manipulating the robot.
Oh. Yeah, haven't heard about that. I saw an article. It was like China or something that made it, right?
It,
It's like
yeah,
4 feet tall, and
it's kind of like a joint project, but there's people in the US too.
huh.
Um, and yeah, I mean, it's like $20,000 or something, which for a home robot is actually pretty affordable. But
Yeah,
the fact that there's a person in there, I don't know, I got mixed feelings. Honestly, it's like, well, it's kind of a good thing in a way because like a person can do stuff that a robot can't. Like they can negotiate things that but also well, and it provides jobs, right? So somebody out there
yeah,
somewhere could be working a job where they're just acting like a maid, but they're doing it remotely, which is kind of awesome. But also you've got somebody somewhere who you don't know, that can wander around your house and look at things,
yeah. You're like taking a shower and you look over and the door's cracked open and there's a robot peeping at you.
There's like this glowing eye just kind of like coldly staring through. I mean,
Can I
apparently
help you,
there's
Robbie the
yeah.
robot?
And then it just slowly turns away and walks down the hall.
Where are the nappy sacks?
Yeah. I think so. According to the company, it's like that's how they're training, because you need real world interaction to train it, and it'll eventually become more and more autonomous.
Hmm.
I don't know. I got mixed feelings about it. Uh,
Huh. Yeah, I had no idea that was a kind of a catch to it. I saw the headline and I was like, oh, okay, so we have robots now.
mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
I thought it was a little bit more autonomous. Like, I don't know, why roll it out at that point, being like, this is the affordable robot of the future and it's in your home now, if it's actually just run by a human, like.
It's made of people.
Like, that's like saying, like, this is a self-driving toy car. All you have to do is hand this little box with a joystick to your kid, and
Yeah,
there you go.
exactly.
It's self-driving.
Well,
Like,
and
no,
that
it's
that
not
is
really.
it, and maybe that's the thing. It's like, hey, they're kind of rolling this over, like to train, because it is the AI is being trained while the humans are controlling it. So the hope is that eventually it'll be a lot more autonomous. I knowing AI, I don't think that's really gonna come to pass quite the way that people believe it is. But
Yeah,
still, like it is kind of cool to have a robot made essentially, that can
yeah,
like do and you like, oh yeah, take dishes out of the dishwasher, put them away, fold clothes, um, make your bed, that kind of thing. It would have very much trouble with my spiral staircase here, but at least the downstairs stuff would be totally doable.
I mean,
And,
I will say this, like for helping elderly people around the house or
disabled people
something.
too. Yeah.
And yeah, like I can see how that would actually be like, you could offer that as well instead of sending a human out there for a cheaper option. If you own this robot, we can have pay somebody to control it or something,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
just have it be a job at one of these like old folks care places or whatever.
Or even in
Uh,
your own home if you're getting older or you're disabled, like having an extra set of hands would be kind of nice.
yeah,
And also, like I said, it provides jobs because, like, yeah, okay, a lot of these places are low income countries where these people would be controlling it, but it's like, well, that's a good paying job over there. you
yeah,
know, like, oh, they're actually making a decent amount of money. You don't have to pay a lot of money. Everybody kind of wins there, and you have this cool robot. And yeah, of course, I would. My thing, I'd be like, all right, I want to have my robot have a holster with a revolver in it and learn to like, and like if I had that, that would be awesome. And then
Florida man accidentally shot by robot.
but if there
Robot
was a
controller under investigation.
but if there was an intruder, right? Like it just pulls out this revolver and it's like, draw, creep. Imagine that. That would be awesome. Ah, shit.
It's got to
Oh.
use RoboCop tagline.
Yeah. Oh
Dead or
man.
alive, you're coming with me.
What's your name, son? Murphy. Dun, 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 dun. Oh man. Anyway, so I don't know. I kind of
Well,
get excited about robots and stuff like that. So all right,
well,
what about
as
your topic?
it's maybe not related, but it's kind of an antithesis. I have a philosophy question.
Okay.
Since we talked about robots, what is humanity?
Oh gosh. I mean, that's like saying what is sentience? Like the measure of
Well,
a man and Star Trek
in effect,
TNG.
that's kind of what I'm asking because we use that word in a way that I think we've attached a meaning to it that isn't like exclusive to humans, you know?
Well, a lot of the criteria that can be applied that people use to be like, oh, this is life, this is humanity, this is sentience,
Mhm.
could also align with other non-humans.
Right.
And so, like, even seemingly what we would call lower creatures like dogs and cats and fish and chickens and whatnot, like, yeah. And I think to some extent we kind of justify killing animals for food on the basis of like ignoring that. Like, well,
Yeah.
they're too dumb to really know any better and stuff. And it's like, having raised many chickens over the course of my lifetime, I can tell you chickens are pretty smart, and they're individuals with like their own like characteristics, their own sort of personality. Um, and I mean, I still eat chicken though, so I like I don't know. Oh boy, and
Well, I just started thinking like, if this three-eye atlas is aliens and they come to Earth, I thought how funny it be if they just summarily ignored humans altogether and tried to contact like dolphins or octopuses or something.
or the
Like,
whales.
you know,
Um,
they're the
yeah.
whales. But I mean, like sometimes I wonder if animals, like certain animals, show more humanity than most humans do. And
I think in certain situations, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Well, and even
And
dolphins,
why are
of
we even
course.
calling it humanity, you know?
Well, we could make the distinction, the classification of like, oh, humans and primates and blah blah blah, and because, well, that's what we do. We like to classify things,
Hmm.
and put things in boxes. But yeah, it does it. Are we really that different? I don't know. I honestly, I, well, I guess it's kind of like porn. Tell me what is porn, and what is not, like, and but you're like, well, I know it when I see it, but I can't really define it.
Right.
And that's the same thing with like humanity and sentience and stuff. It's like, yeah, you know when something is sentient, um, but like, how do you actually define that? Well, they tried it in that TNG episode, but I don't know that because again, a lot of that stuff can also apply potentially to non-humans, to
Right.
things we say are not sentient. Um, and I don't know. Well, and maybe that's a good thing. Like maybe we should all be considering this so that we're a little more graceful towards our fellow life forms on planet
Yeah.
Earth.
Well, then there's things that are like uniquely human that suck, like war and
Yeah,
murder, you know?
this is true. Yeah. I
So,
mean, there's definitely other animals that do things kind of akin to that, but not on the scale that humans do. Humans are like, oh, hold my beer. Like, oh
yeah.
yeah, you think rocks and sticks and shit and like whacking people and fighting? No, no, we're gonna develop things that like turn whole cities to glass. Um, like that's how we war.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good point. That
It kind of makes you wonder, like, would aliens ever bother with us? Like, because honestly, if I were an alien and I passed by
Mhm.
Earth and just kind of had a little look see at what was going on, I'd be like, yeah, they aren't ready.
No, this is very true. Yes. Well, and that kind of aligns with like a lot of people's experiences with alien abduction and sightings and encounters and things where like they don't go to Washington D.C. or the Kremlin or something. They go to like some podunk town and
Hmm.
talk to a farmer or whatever. Ah, shit. Because it's like those are more like those are the more relatable people. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, you know, these are the guys that are not killing a bunch of people and being dicks.
I mean, the UFO sightings of like these craft like shooting up out of the ocean. It's like maybe they're already talking with the octopuses and stuff like
That could
like
be, yeah. I know.
hey guys, you guys have been living here like it's been a while since you left home. How you liking it here on Earth? And they're all like
Yep.
however they talk.
Well, I don't know. Oh man, those are.
Humans suck.
Oh geez. Well, okay. I'm sure there's going to be some comments related to these. It's both very interesting topics,
Yeah.
uh, thought provoking. I will say I do want the spot bot. I really, really want one, but they're unlike the Neo bot. They're like $70,000 starting. Like,
Hmm.
okay, that's totally unapproachable for a person like myself. Um, but I think they're cute and cool. Uh, I think there's like a Chinese knockoff though that's maybe 10 grand or something. It's like, well, okay. I don't know. I like the idea of home robots. That's just me.
Tamu spot.
Yeah, exactly. All right, everybody, share your comments down there in the comment section. We do this generally every week, and Sunday, sometime depending on where you are, morning or evening. We do live streams too, so come join us for one of those. And yeah, take care of each other out there. All right.